I can't just give you game for free, my shit be sold out. Your niggas came and worked for me, your niggas sold out. I dump it all about the clip, my shit be sold out. You at my show, you get them hits, my shit be sold out.
Brother, I see you.
I was jamming.
I see. You got it going on.
I was jamming.
I see.
Yeah. In the O.J. Simpson throwback today.
I see, brother. I see what you got going on. Boy, you done pulled it out the wraps.
I had to blow the dust off of this one. I ain't wore
I
this
see.
for a minute.
It's worth wearing now.
Ain't it? Rap jokers. Either way it go. So, man, just to jump off to get started, how do you feel about?
First of all, welcome
Welcome.
y'all.
Yeah,
Welcome
'cause
y'all. Brother is ready to jump right into the shit.
I want to know
Now I'm listening.
the Davante Adams trade.
Hey,
the Oakland Raiders to the New Jersey Jets, because the Jets and the Giants are East Rutherford, New Jersey. I don't give a fuck what somebody say. Kiss my ass. What's it like playing in the New York market? They don't. They're playing East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Bro, you gotta let them. You gotta let them be. You gotta let them be.
And Amari Cooper went from the Cleveland Browns, the Baltimore Ravens, to the Buffalo Bills.
To the Buffalo Bills. So how do I I've never been a Amari Cooper fan. This is like his 7th team in 7 years. So he's just never been a big. I've never been a fan, even when he was at Bama. But he is a good receiver. So the Buffalo got them a number one receiver, as they think. The Jets, on the other hand, got their one-on-one.
And look.
So the back shoulder is back in action.
I feel like the back shoulder was already there. It's just that Wilson, who is a smaller wide receiver than Davante Adams. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
So the threat for a defensive back guarding him on back shoulder, because Wilson has incredible body control when he's in the air.
Yeah, he does.
And the ball is as well. So now you got the threat of you have the size, the left and right and up in the vertical of Davante Adams. And Aaron Rodgers been plugging him for the past couple of years anyway. So it was just a matter of time, this whole hamstring injury. Not saying that he's not injured.
He's not.
Higgins had a hamstring injury when he was holding out on contract. Deebo Samuels had a hamstring injury when he was holding out on a contract.
Christian McCaffrey. It's a normal thing.
Like, the hamstring injury is the go-to when you're holding out on contract. That's the international. I'm holding out on a contract injury.
Yep. Yep. Just know that I'm not playing anymore. And see y'all when I see y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I get that.
Yeah. Because but even with these trades, I still don't believe in either one of y'all.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, because Coop's gonna win some of his, but the way Josh Allen moves, he ain't gonna be. He gonna have to do extra,
right,
to be open.
Because I mean, honestly, I think that Monday night game, the score would have been opposite with these wide receivers on the field. I think the Jets actually come out and win that game. Even though there was, the wind was swirling, the kickers had a tough night. I think they missed like 3 field goals and an extra point or some shit like that.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a rough night for them.
Yeah.
It was also a rough night for the Cowboys this past weekend, which of course I'm excited about, losing 47-9.
47-9 to the Detroit Lions. Shout out to Detroit, man, and condolences to y'all also for losing, Hutch, because that's a
Yeah,
big blow to
that's
your
huge.
defense. That is
That's
a
huge.
really big blow to your
Yeah,
defense.
speedy recovery to him. Even though I'm not necessarily a fan because he came from the team up north. He's still an outstanding player.
He is.
So he's like Max Crosby is
Uh-huh.
for us,
Uh-huh.
and our
So you
defense is not the same with him out on the field. So
so
speedy
you
recovery to him.
you've heard the news, right?
Max Crosby's talking about leaving too. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
it's
Yep.
just the Raiders being the Raiders.
Yep. Yep. That's damn. That sucks. But
Yeah,
that's true.
because we
How you feel about your quarterback, bro? How you feel about the switch?
I don't feel like there's going to be any difference
Yeah.
in type of play. Honestly, I
Yeah.
mean, people always say, "Man, you got to shore up your offensive line." Okay, but you can only shore up the offensive line so much. The quarterback play is still quarterback play.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep. You
I don't
need
know what
that's
you
what you
want me to
definitely
do.
need. You got especially now in this era that we're in. You can see vividly if you don't have a real driver as a quarterback, your team is going to be ass.
No, and speaking of that, Mike Tomlin, stop playing. You was not. I don't see the reason or the rhyme or the reason to put Russell Wilson on the field.
I don't either. I don't either, especially when your offensive line is the way that it is. Um, Dan Orlovsky had said something on Get Up the other day. He said Justin Fields had 100 yards of extra, 100 extra yards from when he hikes the ball. There's a defender in his face.
Yep.
He has to run back 2 yards to gain 7, 8, 9, 10 yards.
Right.
That is, you put Russell back there, and
Right.
those turnarounds become sacks or turnovers.
Sure.
So
Because
I don't know what you're thinking about.
no, I agree with you 100%. He also said, I was just watching before we jumped on here today, and he said Justin Fields makes up for the fact that your offensive line is terrible
Thank you.
with his ability to run, like you said, run back and, sideline to sideline is 53 and some change. He's
Mhm.
running for his, let's be serious.
Yep.
You're 4-2. There's no reason to change quarterbacks right now at this stage in the game.
And your two losses have been to great defenses where your offensive coordinator can't call real plays
No.
against a real defense.
No.
So yeah, let's get off of the Justin Fields, Russell Wilson bullshit. Russell is your backup.
Let's cut it out. There's no reason whatsoever to switch at this stage in the game. Honestly. No.
You know what? If I'm Russell, I want to trade.
Honestly.
Look at the teams that need a quarterback that's still playoff bound.
Oakland. Well, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say we playoff bound, but we need a quarterback.
Y'all still playoff bound. Y'all, it ain't like y'all far away from the division.
So staying on that, Tom Brady has put in the bid to buy into, not buy the entire team, but buy into the Raiders.
He is a minority owner coming soon. But that was already in the works. I just don't understand why it's taking so long. What's the deal?
It took forever. It took a minute for him to actually get that paperwork pushed through.
Yeah, because of course they was already online. I mean, not online, but they was already on TV talking about him being the owner because it's certain things that he can't do in other facilities. He can't, do what Troy Aikman and them do. He can't go to somebody else's facility and actually watch a practice and talk to the coaches. He show up on Sunday.
And I feel like
Paying him for it.
Some significant changes would be made.
Oh man, off the bat, if he comes in there and does what we think he can do,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's gonna change a lot. I hope for y'all, because things ain't good when my brother's not happy.
Mm. And I've been unhappy with the play in Oakland for a long time.
Very much
Either
so.
way it goes. Either way it goes. Of course, we lost to the same Steelers. But Russell Wilson didn't play that game, even though he was supposed to. Justin Fields did his thing.
Yep.
So there's no reason whatsoever, like we were saying, for that change to be made. Russell Wilson only had 145. I mean, not Russell Wilson, but Justin Fields only had 145 yards, but Najee Harris showed out with over 100 yards rushing.
Big difference. Big difference. And add to that, bro. Not switching teams or nothing, but I would love to see, and I think I'm gonna look at it later. I love to see what his numbers match up with everybody else's in the league, because from what we've seen the first 6 weeks, like, it's not too many quarterbacks that's out here just guns a blazing.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of under 200-yard passing games from these other quarterbacks that they call elite. But they ain't talking about losing their job or they backup coming in to replace them.
No.
And they also ain't 4-2.
They ain't at all. Look, because what I understand, and this is going off of this, what you just said, that Buffalo's 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore's 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Houston, who's 5-1. Kansas City was off a bye. They're undefeated. Washington with that quarterback and Jalen Daniels there, 4-2. Minnesota's undefeated, still a baffling thing to me.
Very much so.
Atlanta's 4-2. You're looking at all these 4-2 teams that are not talking about taking out their quarterback.
Hmm. 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 But we having this conversation about Pittsburgh. Oh, okay.
Wow. For no reason.
I'm telling you.
None. You act like they the Carolina Panthers, who was 1-5. You don't hear the Rams talking about getting rid of Matthew Stafford. They 1-4.
They talking about getting an extension.
I'm just trying to figure it out. And the Giants is 2-4. They ain't talking about giving it Daniel Jones. They should.
And that's who they definitely should be having at the #1 slot to get rid of.
And Jacksonville Jaguars are 1-5. You don't hear them talking about getting rid of Trevor Lawrence.
The $55 million man. They sure ain't talking about it, bro. Not at all.
So I'm just confused.
Yep.
I'm confused. I don't get that at all. What's really going on with it?
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh. What y'all doing up there?
It's time. You know what? If I'm the owner, Tomlin, I love you, but I'm giving Justin an extension right now. We're not even gonna wait till the offseason. Brother, here's 4 years, 25 mil, 30 mil a year. Let's run. I'm gonna give a Baker Mayfield deal. 4 years, 100 mil.
And you see what he's doing down there in Tampa Bay.
Bro, he got the most yards and touchdowns.
51 points on the Saints.
Who's supposed to be it?
And I mean, granted, the Saints, they had that backup Rattler in, and he played decent. 22 for 40, 243, touchdown.
Hold on. You mean to tell me they had their rookie throw the ball 40 times?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Against Tampa Bay out of all teams.
Right.
Wow.
Letting it loose. Wow. I mean, them 2 interceptions, hey. But at the same time, he threw for almost 250. 27 points can beat a regular team.
A regular team, yeah.
I don't feel like Tampa Bay is a regular team at this point.
Right. Yeah, we moving in a better direction.
Because Baker Mayfield went 24 for 36 and 325, 4 touchdowns, but he also threw 3 interceptions.
That sound like a Jameis Winston game to me.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Shout out to my dog, man.
We're gonna see what he do in Cleveland because he got.
He's bound. He's bound to take over here soon. Bound to.
No, and ain't no bound to. I feel like he got to get out there now because Deshaun Watson is just not doing it for him. If Cleveland want to salvage anything, being 1-5, you lost. Honestly, you lost for a Philadelphia team when Philadelphia had all his weapons on the field, only scored 20 points.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. That's a team that, bro. I was not. Well, I can't say I wasn't expecting this because of how they ended the season last year. So, but I thought Kellen Moore coming in will give them more of a variety of plays to run. But it's like it's something going on in that organization that they just won't come out and say.
No, for sure. Something going wrong in Philly.
Yeah, it's something going on, man. Because you can't tell me you're 2 years away from being in the Super Bowl. Last year you start off 10-1, shit the bricks the last 6-7 games, and then now here we are doing the same exact shit with a brand new offensive coordinator and a brand new defensive coordinator. Who, man?
No, there's something going on in Philly, like you said, but they just won't let. And I understand you want to play things close to the chest. I mean, you're 3-2, so it's not like
Yeah, you're not out of it.
Burn the season down and set it on fire. But I feel like Cleveland is.
You
I feel like
crashing and burning. So let me ask you this, brother: for the rest of the remainder of the season, do Cleveland need to tank so they can go and get them they quarterback?
I mean, I don't see Cleveland not tanking.
Yeah,
Whether they do it on purpose or whether they do it on accident. Shit.
that's what I
don't
meant.
see Cleveland not tanking.
They just losing. Y'all just losing, and it don't even.
Just play your kind of ball, and I guarantee you're gonna get the number 1 round draft pick.
That's true.
It's either gonna be between y'all or Jacksonville.
Yep, or Carolina.
Yep. Okay, so it's Carolina and Jacksonville's 2A. The Browns are 2B. Shit.
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Yep.
Take it,
Yep.
It just is what it is. Another thing I want to get your opinion on, and I'm pretty sure I already know it, but Roger Goodell was talking about holding the Super Bowl in another country within the next 5 years.
It sounds great.
I don't know the
but can we get a team outside of that first before we try to jump Super Bowls?
They used to. It was called the Europe League.
Yep. And granted, y'all love football. Whenever I see on TV, y'all are hands down with the shit, and I am greatly appreciative of that. That you love the American football, not just the football. But at the same time, that's a lot of travel, bro. You already got San Francisco going to, or you got the Jets going to San Francisco. Totally, so many miles and so many life-changing time frames.
Right.
Now you want 2 teams in the biggest game of the year to go to another country when you haven't even used all the stadiums here yet.
Right. The major cities here yet. I feel like if you got a football team there, you should get a chance at the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl leaves the United States.
Yes, I agree, 100%. 100%.
Then you got teams that double down on Super Bowls and everything like that. Let's get every football team, home city, a chance for Super Bowl action. Get some of that revenue up, because every team that's held a Super Bowl, that city has been built a time and a half over.
Yeah, Yeah. Oh yeah.
So well, they don't have the revenue. Give shit, send the Super Bowl there. I bet you they'll have it then.
And what? What? You see what? Look, before they even took it to LA, they built the stadium, and then right after that, they put it in LA. Ah, shit. Yeah, bro. I don't want it to happen. Like you said, it has to be in the major cities first before
Mhm.
they even have that talk of before they should even think about taking it overseas. And y'all talking about in 5 years, you can't hit every spot that you need to in the next 5 years before you
They're
go
not
over there.
because there's some places that haven't had it. There's some places that haven't even had the draft yet, much less you know got it. They got to be in the playoffs to hold a playoff game, so that's completely different. But the Super
Mhm.
Bowl in another country, and it hasn't been in all the cities here that have a football team yet. Let's get it together.
Let's get it together.
I just don't get it.
Hmm.
So let's go ahead and get this out the way. Um, Ohio State lost to Oregon this past weekend. Got it. It is what it is. There was
Damn, bro.
there was a lot of things in that game that went right and went wrong for Ohio State, went right, went wrong for Oregon. Um, I just want to point out one statistic, and I may be fudging the numbers here a little bit, give or take one or two. But Ohio State had 24 penalties called on them. Oregon
Oh,
only had 3.
damn. Damn. I thought you was gonna do the Monday Night Football penalty thing, where Jets was complaining about their penalties, but they had 11, and so did Buffalo, so it was even. But y'all was definitely the away team. God damn, 20 plus penalties.
Yeah, and I got it. It's hard to play in Eugene, Oregon, and that crowd of 60,000, give or take a few here or there, they get loud. So false starts, I got it.
Mhm.
It's gonna be part of the game. But 23 penalties,
23 penalties. What is
man,
the record?
I don't know. I know we
Gee.
shouldn't. Either way it goes, Alabama, you barely squeaked past South Carolina, which we all knew was gonna be a tough game. Um,
South Carolina
Clemson.
gave you that game. You did not win it.
Yeah, there's a difference between losing a game and winning a game.
Yes.
Granted, the outcome may be the same, but there's a difference. As South Carolina lost the game, Alabama didn't win the game. There's a difference.
Yes. Yes.
That's
That
a
is
difference.
great. I won't now. That is a coach I won't fire. Yeah, he got to go. There's no way in hell they got 3 losses, and all 3 of those losses was really close games. Really, really close games. Oh God, you're terrible.
No, he is. Um, Clemson showed out against Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, Clemson ain't been Clemsoning lately.
Yep.
So that was a game. I want to go out and shout out to all the service academies. I know we've done this damn near every week, but Army and Navy is showing y'all that they might be ready for a different kind of football.
They might. They got offered to go to the Big 12.
Yes.
Don't do it.
No.
You're not ready yet. You're having a great season. Don't get me wrong. Y'all are having an amazing season. And I see that y'all changed from that 1945.
I mean, it's still there, but you slowly but surely adding the passing game and all this other shit to it. I'm good. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see
I'm
it.
definitely,
I'm happy to
definitely.
see it.
Hmm.
Of course, Burr's excited about the fact that Texas whomped Oklahoma in the Red River shootout. I mean, the rivalry. Excuse me. Um,
Stomped a mud hole in that ass. I didn't
I
like yours.
thank you. I was just about to say that. I think the
I,
score would have been even worse if Archie would have played quarter 1 through 4. That first half of Quentin Ewers was just hard to watch.
I know every Texas fan was calling for his head. I had to, bro. And it's a Stark thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a Nick Saban thing or they just do it on their own. Because Kirby Smart did the same thing with Justin Fields. Like
Yeah.
I'm not when you might show out, but I'm sticking with my guy.
Right.
Regardless of what's going on, I'm sticking with my guy.
Yeah.
And I know that they brought him back in specifically for this game because he wet the bed last year.
You sure did.
So I think that they wanted him to have a better game against Oklahoma. But see, here's the problem. We're walking into a Monstar game this week, and I don't trust him.
No. Fair.
I just don't, man. I can't see him actually shining in this game and not making the mental mistakes that he normally does.
Because he's like David Carr. The interceptions and the mental mistakes are gonna be there. You're not gonna be able to make those mental mistakes against Georgia's defense that you made against Oklahoma, because I feel like Georgia's defense will capitalize on them.
Yep. And they coming in that bitch pissed.
Oh yeah.
So.
And they got to show the world that we're still Georgia. And I got it.
Yep.
Penn State, you didn't win the game. USC lost the game because I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
That game, it was tight, and USC was wearing them out.
Yes.
The first part of this game. Let's look at the score by quarter. Not necessarily in the first quarter, which is understandable. The first 3 rounds of heavyweight fight, you're just filling each other out. 7-3. Second quarter, 13-3.
Damn.
And then you came out of halftime, USC, and you left your starters in there because they scored 14 in the third quarter and 10 in the fourth quarter. And then you went overtime and just completely had a egg.
How do you what now, bro? Let me what is that? Is that a coaching problem or is that a player mentality problem?
I honestly feel like it's a combination of both. Because the simple fact that USC came out of halftime like they had the game all sold up. But what you don't understand is that most, especially the top 5 Big Ten teams, they love second half football. Love it.
Yep.
And especially from behind, because now they feel like they got something to prove.
Yep.
So they come out in that third and fourth quarter, and they're going to stunt. And I don't think USC understood how hard they was going to come out and get hit in the mouth.
Nah, I think they still relying on that Pac-12 shit.
Yeah, nah. We play defense over here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that shit out the way. The Big Ten and the SEC plays defense. It's the ACC and the Pac-12 that does not.
Well, now can we get this Big 12 don't play defense shit out the window? Because clearly Texas plays defense.
Texas not in the Big 12.
Wait a minute. We're still Big 12 alumni. We still affiliated with the Big 12 this year. Next year, I will say SEC, all that bullshit. This year, I am still just looking at the Big 12 like, damn, I miss y'all.
You Big 12 hungover is what
I'm hungover. I'm hungover, bro. I'm hung the fuck over.
I can't deal with that. Indiana's still undefeated. I don't know what to do with them.
This is crazy.
They're still undefeated. I believe, and you can slap me if you want to, BYU is coming out of the Big 12.
Oh, I don't see nobody else. I actually agree because it was supposed to be Oklahoma State, but they shit the bread. They shit the bed bad. So who else do you have?
BYU is still undefeated.
And who's gonna challenge them?
Nobody.
We thought it was gonna be Utah. Well, Utah's shitty. We've seen that. So
definitely had an egg. They done laid an egg on their whole damn season. And the 2 big ones that would have took BYU out easily is gone. Texas and Oklahoma.
Yep.
So
So there go
I
your
see.
one team. There go your one team from the Big 12.
Yeah, BYU.
That's what we said. That one, it's gonna be one
Absolutely.
team from the Big 12.
Yep.
Yep.
So I see BYU coming out of the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee,
Hey, now
you're squeezed by Florida.
you squeezed. Now, if you
Squeezed by
take that
Florida.
shit into this week, you gonna get
It's not
manhandled.
gonna happen. You're gonna have loss number 2, and you're gonna be begging to get put in the 12-man playoffs by the end of the year.
Yep. Yep.
But at the same time, you can flip the pancake and do the same thing in Alabama.
That's a fact.
I feel like both teams, the rest of their season, rides on this game right here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
Georgia too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because if they, I mean, your schedule is leaning on your side, but again, like bro just said, you'll have 2 losses.
Right.
So somebody's getting in, or a couple of teams might get in with 2 losses. But you got to look at the rest of your schedule, because there's a possibility that you can have 3, maybe 4 on at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take care of business this week. Georgia, you're not going to, but I'm really just talking to Tennessee or Bama. One of y'all. Yeah. Because bro, so now that we're looking at it, how many teams from the SEC is really going to get in? We'll find out more after this week, but
right.
Ole Miss is Ole Missing.
They're definitely. The hell.
Tennessee is falling out the books. Bama took an L. Georgia took an L. So
we're gonna.
We had 5. We had 5 or 6. Now it's not looking.
Nah, not so much anymore. And you know what I think? I don't think I'm gonna say it, but at the same time, it can be or it can't be. I don't think teams are playing with such urgency, because with the 12 team, they can still get in damn near with 2 losses.
Yep. I think I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%.
Because if it's a 4 team, 2 losses, you're out.
You're out of there. There's nothing that we need to talk about anymore. You're done. Yeah.
No. Top 4 teams gone.
Yep.
They all undefeated damn near.
Yeah.
But here it is. You got 2 losses. Because I don't see Ohio State losing another game. We're ranked. I think the lowest, football power index, the lowest percentage we got for the rest of the year is probably like 76 or something like that. We were only scheduled 3 against Oregon, so we made the spread. But at the same time, we shouldn't have lost that game, because in my hearts of hearts, these are the rules in college football. The clock is supposed to stop after a first down is made. We had 1 second on the clock. Will Howard ran for the first down, got us in field goal range. The clock didn't stop. They kept the shit going. They didn't give us a timeout, which we were clearly calling. They didn't give us that. And this is just the inner fan of me bitching and complaining.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
I feel like we could have kicked that field goal, made it, went in overtime. They wouldn't have got us in overtime.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But I will say this: Oregon's coach made a valid move. The last 10 seconds, getting that penalty and then letting them run off in 4 seconds. Yeah, on purpose. On purpose. That is a genius move, boy.
But it's also a loophole in the rules.
That nobody talks about.
Looked at. Which is going to have to be looked at within the next year or so. These defensive penalties, and the clock is supposed to stop on a defensive penalty.
Yep.
But then they said the clock stops, the ref winds it, the clock goes.
Yep. As soon as what they said is, as soon as he puts the ball down, the clock stops. Clock starts. How does that make any sense if it's the defense? On offense, yes, I get that. Of course. Let that bitch roll.
Right.
But if the defense jumps off sides, or the defense gets a penalty, why are you penalizing me on offense for what they did?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Offensive penalties, there's a 10-second runoff if you don't use a timeout. The defensive penalties, the clock is supposed to stop.
Yep.
So I feel like, besides the fact that that was an interception in the first quarter, because our tight end did not have possession of the ball.
Yep.
Now, if he did, the tie goes to the offense.
Yep.
But our offensive player did not have possession of the ball whatsoever. The defense rolled over, got it. Oregon had an interception in the first quarter that wasn't called.
Yeah.
Got it. So the game goes back and forth. It was a damn good game if you didn't watch it.
It was a damn good game.
You know, and went back and forth. There was some mistakes by both sides. I don't feel like Ohio State actually stretched the field enough like we did in the previous 5 games. We're going downfield. You're not about to put 6 or 7 in the box and stack up against the second, number 2, and number 3 running back, because the number 1 running back is that kid out of Boise State.
Yes, sir.
Who's actually on pace, ahead of pace, to break Barry Sanders' single-season rushing record.
Yes, he is.
So
yes, he is.
I would be excited to see that happen. And if he does that and doesn't win the Heisman, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with college football.
Bruh, if this man runs for 2,000 yards or 1,800 yards and he doesn't win the Heisman, we really gonna have to reconsider this whole this college football thing, because this is crazy. I understand, y'all. Just say don't. Just if you give it to a quarterback, stop saying it's a Heisman trophy. Right. Just say it's a quarterback's trophy.
But they have trophies for that.
That's the problem, bro.
They got a trophy for every position in college football. The Heisman is supposed to be the one that's on top of the top of the top.
The best of the best. And the only person that should be in the same consideration as him, in my eyes right now, is Cam Ward. He's the only one. Right. Beck, you had one 450-yard game. That's amazing. But the rest of them has been 100-yard games.
You don't fell off. You're not even in the conversation anymore.
No. Quinn Ewers, you're out. You lost. You missed 2 games. You're done. So Shedeur, your team. You lost Travis, so you are all the way out of there, and your yards is not all the way up there. So if it ain't Ward and my man from Boise State, what are we doing?
Because right now, Shedeur Sanders, let's see, you got over 2,000 yards.
Yep.
17 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Which is a great season.
Right. Yeah.
Your offensive line is shit.
But you're not going to be able to maintain that just because your offensive line.
Yep. You're going to miss and I hope you don't, but how I see it, you're going to miss a game.
Got to.
Yeah.
You'll have to take a breather.
Yep.
You got to
rest your ribs.
I mean, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Mr. Leatherface, Pinhead, you've been getting chased and running for your damn life all year.
All year. Yeah. Facts.
You ain't had a pocket to throw it out of, a window. Look, the pocket to piss in, what they say, the bucket to piss in, window to throw it out of. Shit.
You ain't got a pocket to piss in and a window to throw it out. Nothing.
Thank you.
And then you just lost Travis and one number 2 and 3 receiver. So, yeah, but they did play Kansas State close, so I commend you on that part.
I mean, when does the Big 12 not play the Big 12 hard?
That's true. That is true, because there ain't no defense.
I mean, the only thing coming out of the Big 12 right now is either BYU or Iowa State. I forgot about Iowa State.
Yeah, I did too. And you know, some bitches is ranked in the top 5 in basketball this year, bro. Yeah. Well, ain't that a bitch?
They undefeated so far. And Vanderbilt is really making people scratch their heads, because a Kentucky team that came out and played, an Alabama team tough, a Georgia team tough, lost
to Vandy.
To Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. What was the score? You got to give them the score, bro.
20-13.
Okay now. Okay now.
They
Okay
played
now.
them tough.
Uh-huh.
But this little
But at one
quarterback,
point it was 20-3.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Tough, bruh. Vandy ain't Vandy no more, man. Y'all better stop sleep.
Yeah.
This is not a look over anymore.
And that's what we said week one. I guess they didn't hear us because there's a
No.
bunch of schools that unsuffered Vanderbilt just because of some fact that they goofy ass thought they was a damn walkthrough.
You circle that one because that's as closest to a buy as you're gonna get.
Right. Not
No,
anymore.
not anymore. No, no. You gonna get your head rocked. You sleep on
No, it's a tune-up game. Yeah, they're gonna tune you up.
them.
They're gonna tune you right on up. Make you reevaluate a lot of shit.
Yeah. Cause bro, look at this. After Vandy plays Bama to the T, Bama has another hangover and goes to South Carolina and plays the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
So stop sleeping and stop trying to look over teams because them days is over.
Matter of fact, Vanderbilt last year or the year before, I just don't know how they lost to Georgia State. That's still beyond me. But
Mm-hmm.
Vanderbilt used to get walked over and blown out by SEC teams. Not so much. One they beat Virginia Tech, like
Mm-hmm.
Lee Corso used to say, not so fast, my friend. They barely lost to Missouri only by a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Bama by 4 points, 5 points, but it wasn't just. Bama came back and made that game look respectable. It wasn't
There you
respectable
go.
the entire
There
game.
you go.
And they beat a Kentucky team.
Mm-hmm.
So in hold on, 1 week, two. So when y'all play them in 2 weeks, you better
Oh,
walk in there with your eyes open.
bruh, we gotta go again. If as long as yours does what he's supposed to do, we should be okay. Should be. But I know I got a feeling Stark is gonna play that video of Bama Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
See what y'all see. This
See,
this could be y'all.
this good.
Fuck around and find out.
And Tennessee better not sleep because they play Vanderbilt. And it was somebody else that
And then
played
you
Vanderbilt.
know, bro. So think of this. When look at the schedule and see when does Tennessee play Vanderbilt, because they might go in there especially if it's after this game.
No, it's the last game of the year.
Oh shit. Ooh. So Vandy could be the team that doesn't allow you to go to the playoffs.
Vandy could be what Iowa State used to be to Texas.
Oh, yes. Dirtbags.
Used to stay fucking up
Oh,
their season.
fucking up shit all the time. Why? Damn, Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Stay doing it.
Golly,
Stay
man.
doing it.
Make no sense.
No. So Tennessee, I understand this is the game that this week that really got y'all eyes open. But Tennessee, if you don't beat Alabama, that's gonna make you 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
And then you play Kentucky.
And,
And then Mississippi State. And then you play Georgia.
Shit.
UTEP, I got it. University of Texas El Paso, got it. But then
Got
you
it.
play Vanderbilt at the end of the year. So Tennessee could easily have at least 3 or 4 more losses coming their way. Easily.
Yep.
So y'all Tennessee fans just better buckle up.
Man, for real.
Because if y'all don't get y'all head square, and especially after this game coming up, okay, you beat Florida, got it. Good on you. But
Good on you. Florida ain't shit anyway. So
it ain't over.
yeah.
And yeah, it ain't over.
So don't sleep.
Mm-mm.
Don't sleep on this next opponent because it could be your last. It could be your last.
make it to where LSU comes out of the SEC, which hasn't happened since Joe Burrow.
If y'all let LSU walk through this SEC and get in this damn playoffs, how they play, we got a bigger issue. And with their schedule, shit.
I mean,
LSU still got Georgia, don't they?
No, they stuck out of playing Georgia this year, but they do play Alabama.
Oh man,
They play Texas A&M, Alabama, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Florida, and Oklahoma. That's their remaining schedule. So never mind on the LSU comment. Because hell no.
that shit's over.
LSU ain't coming out of there at least they can possibly have at least 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's another team with 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, no, can't nobody sleep on that now.
Mhm.
But the University of Texas and the Dogs.
You don't want to talk about it because you really don't want to talk about it. Just know you're not. Look, I love you, but we are a better team this year, and we'll be a better team the next 2 years because you will not bring in an Arch Manning.
No, they didn't bench.
No.
He just didn't play.
Stark decided to go with his guy. It's crazy though, right? It's the same thing that y'all do. That's why I think this is a Nick Saban thing. Because, it can't be a Nick Saban thing because he left Jalen Hurts and went to Tua. So it ain't Nick. It's you two jackasses. But this is what I want. Cause I want Georgia to hurt yours in the first play of the game. How about that? Give me that.
Don't do it. You be shooting yourself in the damn foot. Don't you rather have Quentin Ewell's ass on the field than you have Arch Manning on the field?
Yeah.
Point blank, plain and simple.
I don't want Colt McCoy in the game for this. I don't want him in the game. I don't want him in this.
Not Colt McCoy.
I don't want him in this one, man. That's who he is to me. How do you get hurt and ain't nobody touch you? Oh, see, bruh.
Look, non-contact injuries are serious. Remember we was in high school and James Duke broke his femur and didn't nobody touch him.
You're right. But I don't remember that.
Injuries are something serious.
I understand. I completely understand. But we're talking about a statue here, not a elusive person. You know what I mean? Jane Duke was elusive. Like he bing, he hitting you with the cuts and everything. Yeah. You ain't seen Quentin Ewers run no RPO in 2 years. So Archie did. That should tell you enough right there. He is not a runner. He is a statue. He's gonna sit in the back and he's gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
And they had the nerve to say this motherfucker's the number 1 pick. I'd be damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now. To get at Quentin Ewers, run just blitz forward because that's all you need.
That's it. That's it.
Bring forward. You ain't got to bring nobody extra. You press forward with them defensive tackles. Tell your defensive ends to come up, but don't go past.
Don't go past. Stay right there.
Just stay even with the quarterback. He'll have nowhere to go because you don't create any running lanes and you don't create any passing lanes. He's not quick enough to bounce outside, so you ain't got to. As soon as he try, keep that outside arm free. You right there. Boom. Yep. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh.
Fucking Peyton Manning. I'm gonna run a 5.7.
He run a 5 till tomorrow.
For real, man. I can't. He does something to me. I don't like it reminds me too much of Colt McCoy. Way too much. Especially how he played in the playoff game last year. It was just like, bruh, really? That's what we're doing? In the biggest game.
Right. And we're gonna blitz. There's no reason for you to blitz heavy.
You blitz Archie heavy. You don't blitz Ewers
No.
heavy. You blitz Ewers. We're just gonna dick and dunk y'all.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna use all these, 4-2 speed receivers, and that's gonna be game.
Yeah.
Because your
Bring
secondary
4
can't
and
guard
spot.
nobody or they can't tackle.
Bring 4 and spot. No, the Alabama game shows you can't tackle nobody in the damn phone booth. This motherfucker caught the ball on the sideline with a half a yard, and he still scored.
That motherfucker hit you with a boop boop. Game over.
And y'all run into each other. Y'all look like Florida State and Ohio State out there, because Ohio State Burke ass was getting burnt all damn game.
Let's never, for the rest of the season, let's never bring them up ever again.
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that the rest. You sure?
The rest of the season.
Okay.
We need to buy the rest of the week.
Didn't they play this past weekend?
If we did, we lost.
Yeah, I played somebody. Hold on. Let me, because I can't put it on my search on top 25 because ain't nobody in there.
Yes. Damn. Oh, Florida State. Oh, it was on bye.
Oh, they was on bye?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they still lost. Okay.
Exactly.
So Florida State is at the bottom of the ACC for the first time in decades. They are 1-4. The 3 teams under them are 0-3.
Gotta be Virginia.
So it's Cal, North Carolina State, and the University of North Carolina. Virginia is actually above them.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cal, I understand because you're in the ACC. You crossing over, so I kind of get it. Damn, North Carolina, you definitely wasn't supposed to be there, and Florida State, you definitely wasn't supposed to be there.
No.
So we will not. Let me say that one more time, fans and listeners and family. We will not be talking about Florida State the rest of the season. I don't give a damn if they beat some teams. We already got our ass beat by Clemson. We already lost to Florida or Miami, one of them two. It's over. I'm done. We're done. It's over.
As a matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute, I lied. The teams that are under them actually shouldn't be under them.
Oh shit.
Because Cal is 3-3. North Carolina State is 3-4. And North Carolina is 3-5. I mean 3-4 as well.
Is it conference?
So the conference wins.
We got one win as the conference.
Now you got the one conference win. That's the only reason why you're over those other 3 teams, because they're conference wins. You got the one conference win.
Yeah.
The other three teams, their 3 wins are not conference wins.
Yeah. And cuz it don't matter if DJ is there or not. DJ didn't play last game, and we got blown out. This shit's over. Mike Norvell needs to be fired. The GM needs to be fired. The AD needs to be fired. The dean needs to be fired. The offensive defensive coordinator needs to be fired. Like, it just needs to blow up and start over.
Because Florida State has scored 77 points this year, but have had 132 points scored against them. I'm just reading out the random. Okay.
Jesus Christ. 77 goddamn points. We in week 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Yeah.
And we don't have a defense to stop anything, stop a nosebleed for that matter. You know what, bro? I'm done. I'm done. I'm a Texas fan through and through. Fuck this Florida State. I love y'all to death, but until y'all fire Mike Norvell, we ain't gonna be shit. And see, this is karma because you didn't pick up Dion. That's what this is. Yep. So I give y'all 2 middle fingers. No thumbs up. Trash. Tragic.
Yeah.
And trash.
So what they looking at, and we're gonna hit with this before we get up out of here. The top ones for the Heisman. Top picks for the Heisman. I'm gonna throw this out there. Of course, Anthony Gentry. We was talking about him, the guy, the kid from Boise State. Then you got Travis Hunter from Colorado.
Of course. Okay, my bad, Travis. You if you miss a game, it's over though.
Yeah. Then of course, like you spoke, you got Cam Ward. What?
Who?
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah. Yeah. He's having a Bo Nix season.
Yeah. I mean, from a quarterback that came out of the conference and played for Oregon again, here you go. He does play like Bo Nix. And then you got the quarterback from the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers, Curtis Rourke.
Really? Huh.
Six-year senior. I'm scrolling past him. I refuse. No.
I mean, damn near all of them in there now. Shit, the NIL make me want to go back to college.
Yeah. Because I think Gabriel's in his 5th or 6th year.
Yep. DJ is in his 5th year.
Yeah.
Who else we got? I can't think of they just played each other too. I want to say Buddy from West Virginia. He's like 28 years old, 26 years old, some shit like that. It's a bunch of them in there, bro.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of them that's over the age of 24, which is crazy.
Right.
And you still got cats in the league that's quarterbacks that just turned 24 and they're year 2, 3 in.
Man, you got dudes in the NFL 20, 21 years old.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, the game against Ohio State was just, there was some ups and downs, twists and turns, some things that shouldn't have been called, things that sure was called, but it is what it is.
But I will say this. Hands down, you got the best receiver in college football.
Who was that?
And he's a freshman.
Oh, you talking about Jeremiah Smith? Oh,
holy shit, Batman! He and you know what drives me up the wall with y'all, bro? Y'all keep him, but it's not. You got one right now that's supposed to go in the first round too. What's my man name? He sat out last year. Or was hurt last year. Ibuka. He's a first round. He's a first round fucking draft pick.
Yeah.
And yet here we are again with another nigga.
It's like we got the mold at Ohio State. You come look, and people say that there's other universities that's wide receiver you.
Now I had this conversation with Kenny this weekend. It is a tit for tat with you and LSU. You cannot say it's not.
No, it's not. It's like a 1A, 1B type situation. But I still feel like we 1A.
No, well, you should because that's your team. But you don't have a Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase in league. Like in college, yes, y'all match. But then the transition.
It's still crucial. Look at Greg Wilson.
Look, okay, let's look at it.
Both Campbells, Paris and Samuel Campbell. I'm talking about, hold on now.
Scary Terry. Yeah, I got you. Yes, you got a list now. But I'm saying, ain't none of them been the number one receiver in college. I mean, in NFL. Like the guy, like now me personally, Scary Terry should have been that if he would have ever got a fucking quarterback.
Do you want a receiver that's a roller coaster, or you want a receiver that's a railroad?
Well, I got two that ain't no roller coaster.
Who?
Jamar and Justin Jefferson.
Ain't they both been hurt?
No, Chase was trying to get paid.
So they was roller coasters.
No, he was trying to get paid. That's the difference. I gotta get paid.
Emotional
Your
roller
boy
coaster.
just did the same shit in Arizona.
Who?
Junior.
Marvin Harrison is under a rookie contract. He can't do shit.
Yeah, and he said, I ain't playing until y'all give me more money. And they gave him more money. So now he played.
Look, I'm trying to tell you right now. You can't. I guarantee you, Ohio State will outweigh LSU if you go off the stats of the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL right now.
No, player. I don't know. Because, it's like I said, tit for tat. I don't say 1A, 1B. I just say one. Y'all tied for the ones.
Saying.
Because it's a lot of y'all.
I don't
And both shine.
That is without a doubt.
It's Bama. Did he just say it's Bama? Bama where? Bama who? What receiver? Whatever you smoking, I want to smoke to, because I'm losing it right now. Bama. Okay, and what? Julio. Who you got after Julio? Who they got after Julio?
Amari Cooper.
He's on his 16 in 5 years. Devontae Smith. Okay. Got it.
Who burnt the hell out of Ohio State in that championship game.
Yes, he did. Buddy.
Burnt us. If it wasn't for Devontae Smith, we would have won that game.
Yeah. That joker had damn near 16,000 yards in the first half.
Good night, that joker right there.
Cooper ain't never been valuable, ever. If he was valuable, he would have been still at the Cowboys. If he was valuable, he would still been in Cleveland.
Or the Raiders.
Oh, sorry, brother. Before all of that shit, he'd still be a Raider.
Oh, that's right. Look, Jackson Smith and Jigba. He played for Seattle. I forgot all about him.
Yeah. And you got my buddy in Olave at New Orleans. I ain't saying that you don't. I didn't say you didn't have them. I'm just saying
Mike Thomas, when he played in New Orleans.
Who?
Mike Thomas.
See, you shouldn't even bring his name up. That boy got paid, and then we ain't see him no more.
Nah, he got paid and got injured.
That boy got 150 million and said, "You know what? My leg hurt.
I quit." Look, the way my pinky toe is feeling today, I ain't gonna be able to play.
That boy put a Ben Simmons on their ass.
Boy.
Oh man.
I'm just saying. Ohio State. All I'm saying is Ohio State puts them out. I think this year, I think LSU took a year off. I honestly don't know many receivers are coming out of LSU right now. I forgot what that kid was. I think he came out last year.
Neighbors.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors. He plays for the Giants.
Oh, that's a terrible situation.
Yeah, so for him to be who he is, he's gonna have to come up out of there.
Yeah, quick too. Oh my God, quick.
Because Cooper been to what good team? I mean, I'm not saying he ain't. I'm not saying that he has been to a good team.
Cooper has a minimum of 6 to 7 drops every season. I don't give a fuck who you are. No. Okay, being prior receivers, if it hits your hands, damn it, it's your fault.
He's definitely no. Don't get me wrong. In Atlanta, shit, you'll take anybody.
Because he ain't better than not a narrow receiver in Houston. Not a narrow.
Nope.
I wouldn't take him in Atlanta. Hell, now I got Drake London.
Shit, he ain't better than most receivers in college right now.
Buddy,
And you should be, because you in the NFL.
and been there for a minute. Mm-hmm.
So what that kid Ryan Williams is doing down in Alabama, and what Jeremiah Smith is doing at Ohio State,
Man,
huh?
17, 18 years old, and they out here busting y'all ass out here like they juniors and seniors. These are freshmen coming into the league, giving y'all all you can handle.
Everything.
And some.
Because I don't know if you saw the game when we played Iowa, and people, well, it was against Iowa. Put your team against Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa ain't no bitch.
The Iowa hasn't had a offense to keep them rolling the last couple years,
And
but
look,
that defense.
They just put 40 points up this last weekend.
Yeah, I was saying the last couple years. This year, they definitely ain't no pushover. Definitely.
And he caught the ball one hand while he was stiff arming with the other. Let's figure this out. I bet you that running back from Iowa shut his damn mouth next time he plays somebody. I wouldn't go to Ohio State if they offer me a scholarship. All right, we don't want you.
No,
We got 2 running backs, and they both got over 3,000 yards for their career.
Yep.
Where would you play?
You wouldn't.
You'd be in the transfer portal, trying to get back to Iowa. Shut up.
Hey, speaking of that, bro. So the transfer people, Edwards, the old running back of Colorado, plays for Kansas State now.
Mm-hmm.
He got to be the second running back on the roster this week. Every time he touched the ball, he got clotheslined.
Yeah, you transfer, man, and you transfer within the conference, you put a bullseye on your back for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You put a bullseye on your back.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when we played Penn State, Julian Fleming was a wide receiver at Ohio State. He plays for Penn State now. You might not want to stay on the outside. You might not want to come across the middle.
Look, go to the Pac-12.
Because that boy Downs that we got from Alabama.
Yeah. Right. You notice how all the Alabama transfers have really shined this year?
Yep, because I thought that offensive lineman that was bubbling all them snaps in the national championship last year, it's like, fuck, he coming to Ohio State? Shit, he gonna be trash. He's not.
No, he's not. He's not.
That center offensive lineman right there.
He's real. Real deal Holyfield. Nick wanted him for a reason.
Right. He didn't get to Alabama just because he was a slouch.
Nick wanted him for a reason. And then when Nick left, he left.
Yeah. Yep. So
yeah, we're not doing this no more. I'm gonna go to a better school.
Right. I'm glad. Hey, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Because our offensive line, I feel like, wouldn't be where it is right now if you weren't at the middle of it. So I'll give it to you on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Will Howard just can't bobble no more snaps for the rest of the year. You bobble a snap, you looking right at the center's ass. It just
doesn't make any sense. Got to be more careful.
And we got away. Ohio State definitely got away from what was winning us a game. Travion Henderson had over 100 yards in the first half. Damn near the first quarter.
It's all your quarterback should be doing. Your quarterback should have been J.J. McCarthy in this whole second half.
Just handing that motherfucker off, man. I mean, I understand we got wide receivers that are studs and you want to get them the ball, but man, when you running a rock like that, when you toting it peel like that,
we not doing nothing else.
No, that's Chip Kelly. That ain't Dave.
Yeah,
that's Chip Kelly, goofy ass.
Yeah, that's Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly reverted back to his old self in this game. And coincidentally, you revert back to your old self against your old team. Ain't that a bitch?
So tell me, make it make sense. Tell me you want Oregon to win without telling me you want Oregon to win. You called 23, 24 penalties against Ohio State. You let them take advantage of a loophole in a defensive penalty, and you let Chip Kelly call the plays. I'd be damn.
In Oregon.
Oh, we're going to get it together. We play Nebraska. We got a bye week this week. We play Nebraska after that, and then we play Penn State after that. So
Whew, yeah.
Nebraska's going to get this bye week, and Nebraska's going to get us right for Penn State.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah, Penn State better be ready.
A pissed off Ohio State, you better be ready.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you, y'all get into it. Man, we appreciate y'all. Football week starts on Thursday. I think there's a couple of games on right now. Hey, they may not be your school or top 25 school, even a top 50 school. Football is football. I don't give a shit. I'm watching it.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, because after the Super Bowl, you're gonna be complaining.
No, we did NFL before you got on.
You know what time it is.
The NFL is the first 30 minutes, college is the last 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and NFL wasn't that long today because we ain't got shit to talk about.
It wasn't. We talked about them holding the Super Bowl somewhere else. We talked about the two major trades.
And the weak ass Cowgirls.
And the Cowgirls getting mopped 47 to what was it, 7-9-0? Either way.
As Bubba Dub would say, evening trash.
Trash. Dumpster juice.
Man, I watched this video before we got on. He said, man, we done went down on the first drive. That got me hyped. I was getting ready to push the live button. And then your stupid ass threw a turnover.
He threw more than one. What happened in the interceptions? He had like 3?
He had 2, and the backup had 1.
There you go. Okay.
So
yeah. You can't win that way.
Yeah.
I don't care what level of football you want.
Nothing.
You can't win with 3 to 4 turnovers. You can't do it.
You can't win if you don't score in the red zone.
Of course, look, we want to see Cowboys fans for the rest of the year.
No, we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. They should be annexed.
Jerry Jones threatening to fire
podcast, bro. How you gonna look, Jerry? Let me ask you a question before we get up out of here, Jerry. Jesus Christ, how and why do you want to fire the radio and podcast folks, but you don't want to fire your head coach? Make it make sense.
Stick to what you know, Donald Trump. God damn. He the Donald Trump of the National Football League. I swear to God. Shit.
Oh, shit. Hilarious.
Stick to what you know.
Oh, my God. Stick to what you know. Stay in that booth and stay off the radio.
Damn it, boy. We enjoy y'all, man. We enjoy each other, of course, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all continue. Start y'all football off. I'm going to go eat some of these leftovers, eat an edible, and call it a night.
Yes, sir. Love you, bro.
Love you, man. See you again.
Yes, sir.